Hello everyone, my name is Jason Rutberg. I am co-founder of You Inc. My partner and I, Dr. Mark Taylor, created You Inc. to protect the free flow of information. The way that we do this is we bring two groups of people together. We bring the consumer, who's interested in cheap stuff, and we bring the advocate, who is interested in social change. We give the advocate free stuff to make social change. And we give the consumer cheap stuff to get their attention. Now, there are two types of people, right? This, the single line here, that represents the people interested in cheap stuff. The people interested in money, and strictly money. These are the same people that in 2003 in Florida decided that it was not illegal to falsify the news because, after all, it's a corporation. It's a business. It can do what it wants to do. It doesn't have to tell you the truth. Well, it's very true. Of course, they're also very interested in not letting you know about that court decision, because if you did, you'd stop watching TV. And you'd be really interested in doing that if you understood that these guys, they were fighting a different group of people. These guys. And what these guys were interested in doing was informing you. They were interested in telling you the truth. They were interested in telling you the truth. There was a news reporter that was interested in doing this, a couple news reporters. And they filed that whistleblower status. But you know what they filed it about? Yeah, hormones in your milk supply. Yeah, the milk you drink has hormones in it. You didn't know that? Oh, yeah. And you know that causes cancer? And you know the FDA approved it? And did you know that Health Canada and the European countries said no? But these guys bought the FDA and the government. Haha, yeah, that's what they did. And these guys fought against it. And you can read about that, you know, if you do some history. Look on the internet, do a little bit of research, go on Wikipedia. Or you could just, you know, buy the movie The Corporation, or watch it on YouTube. But I suggest you buy it because those filmmakers were pretty courageous in putting that out there. You know, and you got to support the cause people. If you don't support the cause people, the advocates, they die. They just die. And then things do become as cynical as you think they already are. That everyone is just about making money. It's all a scam. Because maybe that's what you think. Maybe that's what all you're about. But there are people out there who are not about that. There are a lot of people out there who are not about that. And if you look at our oil situation, well, think about our oil situation. Come on! You bring zero-point energy into the country from the Netherlands? Go Google it. Zero-point energy. You bring zero-point energy in, do you think we're going to have an oil problem anymore when we change how we support ourselves in terms of energy? Heck no. We're just not. FISA? Think about FISA. Oh, yeah. These guys, they're concerned about FISA. They're concerned about FISA because they believe in the Constitution. They're not afraid to show it. They can't get any money from people who are interested in defending the causes that they've got or getting your voice out. And they got to ask you a lot. But you know what? They're interested in that. You know what else? FISA. Real interesting one. That's one where AT&T and Verizon both agree that the government should wiretap you. Lucky you. Yeah, aren't you lucky? They both agree. So why are you economically supporting them? Why don't you go to Credo Mobile? Huh? How are you going to complain on one hand and do nothing on the other? How are you going to throw a bunch of videos out there, a bunch of information, but not take action? Well, we'll hook you up with people who are ready to take action. That's how we've structured what we're doing. So you've got this group of people that's all about causes, and you've got this group of people all about money, and you bring them together. And when you bring them together, you can't help but be informed. And with a large enough audience, we'll make a lot of money. And we can take that money and we can go support those people and those causes as an organization. And we can roll out health care. And we can, make it so within 6 months you can have health care through our paid membership program. But that's what we're trying to do with the money. Where's the money go? Back to you through causes. That's what happens. That's what it's about. But yeah, there's money being made. Of course there's money being made. Everything costs money. But that's why we use that money to do something. We can use that money just to be a consumer in society, or we can use that money to be an advocate. You can use your life to be an advocate, or use your life to be a consumer. And there are people kind of sitting on the fence. They're basically in between that. They're just the people who throw a lot of videos out with information. And they want other people to share in that information. And that's great. That's wonderful. We're about taking it to the next step. And we'll give you a free forum to do it. So you want U-Inc in a nutshell. Basically what we got here is we've got cheap stuff. We give you cheap stuff, including, cheap health care. We'll give you cheap stuff in 6 months. We'll give you cheap stuff. And we'll put your attention right in front of these bills, these concerns of the American people, of we the people. And we give that group of people tools, free tools to leverage. We'll give them paid tools to leverage too, like broadcasting platforms and things like that. But your voice gets out there much, much further than you realize on something like this. So next time you want to be informed, check out our newsletter. Check out our weekly newsletter, our video newsletter, and our newsletter that you'll be getting through email, which will obviously be much more detailed than our video newsletter as a member. But that's what we're about. So we look forward to seeing you real soon.